This story happened to me when I was 16. It's something I can never forget, because that night, I came close to dying. My parents had traveled for a few days and left me at home with my nanny. The house was always quiet when they weren't around, and it made me feel lonely. There was no one to talk to, no one to hang out with, and the silence just made everything worse and make it so boring. So, one evening, I got tired of sitting around alone and decided to take a walk into the woods behind our house, a place I'd always been told never to go alone. The sky was already dim, the sun was setting, and the wind carried this eerie chill. I told myself I'll just walk for a bit and come right back home. But as I went deeper, the path seemed to pull me in, as in an urge to dive more into the woods. The trees grew thicker. Every sound and every crack of a twig echoed loudly. After walking for about 15 minutes, I saw something I'd never noticed before. An old wooden house stood there, half hidden by vines and tall grass. Its windows were broken, and the roof looked ready to collapse. Still, something about it drew me closer. I stood at the door for a moment, hoping I would heard something from inside. But nothing, just silence and the faint sound of wind through the trees. I pushed the door gently, and it opened with a creak that made my skin crawl. Inside, a bad odor smell filled the air, like something rotten, something long dead. I covered my nose and stepped in. The room was dark except for a few rays of light breaking through the cracks in the wall. I could see old furniture, dust everywhere, and spiderwebs hanging from the ceiling. I walked around, shining my phone light on the walls. Then I saw bones, dozens of them, some scattered on the floor, others stacked in the corner, and these are human bones. My heart skipped a beat. I froze, my body stiff, not believing what I was seeing. I thought maybe they were fake, maybe just old animal remains. But then I saw a skull with a cracked jaw, and I knew this is a human bones. Before I could react, the door behind me slammed shut hard. I spun around and the light from my phone flickered. That's when I saw him. A man was standing in the doorway. He looked filthy, his clothes torn, and there were stains of dried blood all over him. His eyes were empty, cold and lifeless, and in his hand was a long knife, dripping red. For a moment, I couldn't move. Then he spoke in a low, chilling voice. "You've seen what you're not supposed to see." My whole body went numb. He took a step toward me, slow and steady. I started backing away, shaking so hard I could barely breathe. He raised the knife and said, "You shouldn't have come here." I wanted to scream, but nothing came out. He moved faster now, stepping closer and closer until I could hear his breathing. That's when my legs finally obeyed me. I turned and ran toward the back of the house. But the floorboards were weak, and as I ran, I stepped on something hard. I looked down and saw a full skeleton lying half buried under the broken wood. Its jaw was open like it had died screaming. My mind went blank. I ran toward a broken window and tried to climb out. The man shouted something behind me. Then I heard his footsteps, heavy, fast and angry. I could feel him getting closer. Just as he was about to grab me, a loud gunshot rang out. He stopped. I froze. When I turned around, I saw my nanny at the door with the policeman behind her. My nanny called the police because I have got missing for a long time, and they followed my footprints through the mud which lead to the house. The man dropped the knife, but it was too late for him to do anything. The police rushed in and tackled him. When they took me outside, I could barely breathe. The night air felt different, cold but safe. My hands were shaking, my eyes full of tears. Later, I found out the man was a murderer who had been hiding in those woods for years. The police said the skeletons inside were his victims. If I hadn't been found that night, I would have been next. Since that day, I never go near any woods again. And every time I close my eyes, I still see that man's face, the way he smiled before charging at me. Sometimes, late at night, when I lie awake, I can still hear the echo of the door slamming shut, and I know I was lucky to live to tell the story. Please like and subscribe for more stories.